I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chig Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chig's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Wow. So here we are. 2 days after Barstool's employee BarstoolMintzy said the N-word while he was rapping a rap song, he just got fired today. Now I'm gonna play the clip shortly for you guys of Dave Portnoy explaining the reason why he was fired. But personally, I didn't think he deserved to get fired. Maybe suspension for about a week or two and then take a sensitivity training class. Now some of you guys out there, you may disagree, but I'm willing to bet that 99% of you guys will not say the N-word at your jobs. No matter what you guys think about this decision, Barstool is sold to Penn, which is a whole larger corporation, and they have to play by different rules. I think one of the most interesting part of this is seeing both Barstool's fans and also Barstool employees shocked that an employee can possibly face consequences for saying a derogatory word. Wait, what do you mean we can't say the N-word and all types of disrespectful racist words like we're used to? Are you crazy? Come on, this is Barstool. Casey Smith that works at Barstool said, I know not my Barstool is often thrown around as a joke, but what happened with BarstoolMintzy is the real epitome of it. Now BarstoolMintzy did tweet today after getting fired. He said, quick update, I am in good spirits. I am definitely an idiot, but I am also a resilient one. We'll have a long video tomorrow thanking everyone. Way too grateful to be too down. Here's Dave Portnoy's explanation on why he got fired. Tell me what you guys think about this, man. Do you guys agree? Why or why not? Push comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. See you guys later.
Press conference time. Bad news. This sucks. So today we have to fire Ben Mintz, the artist formerly known as Ben Mintz. It stems from his Wake Up with Mintzy. Ironically, finally got to do him live, and he was rapping lyrics to a rap song, reading the words off his phone. And he rapped a racial slur. He turned white as a ghost. You could tell instantly, he's like, oh my God, what did I do? It's like a Ron Burgundy moment. He read it. He knew he fucked up. He's been super apologetic, like in shambles, basically. And I think anybody who watched the clip, it was like, there's no way he meant to do that. He's just not the brightest bulb to ever come down the pipe. And he just screwed up, and he knew he screwed up. And there was no hatred behind it, no nothing. Still awful, but not in my wildest dreams I think I'd be sitting here being like, we had to fire Ben Mintz. Penn felt differently. Penn felt differently, and I'm stunned by it. And I've been fighting tooth and nail, as has Erica, as has Dan, to keep Ben and say this is the wrong decision. But Penn operates in a world that we don't operate in it. They are highly regulated by the government. They're issued licenses for gambling that just as easily as they're issued, they can be pulled back. And for anybody who has followed any of the states and Penn trying to get legalized and things like that, one thing's clear. A lot of people hate my guts. They fucking hate me. They hate Barstool. And they look for any lever, any excuse, anything to cause problems for us and pull the licenses. Penn is convinced, and they've been very clear, Penn, since they took over. It's a zero tolerance policy moving forward. You can't do stuff like this. And really, we haven't had an incident like this since they've taken over. And they believe there's a legitimate chance lots of the states would pull their licenses because of this. Penn's a billion-dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company. Without their licenses, they are a $0 company. Investors, families, employees, thousands of people, they feel it's their job to protect all of this. And the only answer is to fire Ben Mintz. I still disagree with it. And maybe I'm naive. I'm like, there is just no way anybody can look at that clip and think the punishment fits the crime. It makes my skin crawl thinking a guy would lose their job on an innocent mistake. Yes, horrible, but clearly no intent. Clearly he's in shambles about it, instantly in shambles. It just makes my skin, it's everything I've stood against for 20 years. And I told Penn, and I told Jago, you risk alienating, you're fighting to save, you know, the Barstool brand to use, there may be nothing left to protect if you go through this. But again, Penn's a multi-billion-dollar company. We're a small part of it. And they think the whole thing was at risk. Bottom line is this. I hate the decision. I don't agree with the decision. But it's not my decision to make. And when we sold Barstool to Penn, we knew what came with it. We knew the guard lines. We knew you couldn't do what Ben Mintz did. We knew it was a regulated industry. And we knew if somebody went beyond the guardrails after they purchased us, these decisions on how to deal with it would be Penn decisions. And it's not just Jay. And by the way, I love Jay. I trust Jay. I think Jay and I think about the world very similarly. A lot of the same views on the world. So I don't think he's doing it as spite or because he has some perverted or any. I think he's doing what he has to do, and the board is doing what they have to do to protect Penn Entertainment. I still fucking disagree with it, but that's their decisions to make. It's their world, the regulators dealing with the states, not my world. My world's gambling. I told him, I go, if there's me and state wanted to pull the license because of this, I'd put it on blast 100-fold. And I'd be like, this is what we're dealing with? And our crowd would rally, we'd become stronger. He said, you know what that'll do? They'll just pull the license everywhere, potentially. I hate the decision. I hate. Tried to convince it to be otherwise as much as I could. In the end, they know the risks and the downsides, and they still felt they had to make this decision, which is a bad decision for everybody involved, but from Penn's perspective, better than risking the entire livelihood of the company on a fuck-up from Ben Mintz. It sucks. It makes no sense to me, but the world in a lot of respects and how crazy certain factions are. And if you don't think Emily Steele is already frothing at the mouth to write about this and send it to the regulators and be like, what are you going to do about it? You're not paying attention. So it is what it is. And hopefully I never have to make a press conference like this ever again. And it really sucks. That's all I got.